In January, it was announced legendary singer-songwriter David Crosby had passed away after suffering from a long illness, much to the shock of former bandmate Graham Nash. Admitting he and Crosby had grown closer in recent years amid their tumultuous relationship, Nash said he was surprised to learn of the Crosby, Stills and Nash members' death. He was rehearsing for a show to do in Los Angeles with a full band, Nash said of his friend while appearing on the Kyle Meredith with podcast. After 3 days of rehearsals, he felt a little sick. And he'd already had COVID, and he had COVID again. And so he went home and decided that he would take a nap, and he never woke up. But he died in his bed, and that is fantastic, he said of the loss. A founding member of the Byrds, Crosby was revered in the music industry and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1991. He was inducted again in 1997 with CSN. At the time of Crosby's death, his wife, Jan Dance, said a statement to Variety, "It is with great sadness after a long illness, that our beloved David Crosby has passed away," she said. He was lovingly surrounded by his wife and soulmate Jan and son Django. Although he is no longer here with us, his humanity and kind soul will continue to guide and inspire us. His legacy will continue to live on through his legendary music. Peace, love, and harmony to all who knew David and those he touched. We will miss him dearly. At this time, we respectfully and kindly ask for privacy as we grieve and try to deal with our profound loss. Thank you for the love and prayers. I think the truth is that we expected David to pass 20 years ago, Nash said of his friend. I mean, the fact that he made it to 81 was astonishing. But it was a shock. It was kind of like an earthquake, you know? You get the initial shock, and then you figure out that you survived. But these aftershocks kept coming up. And they're diminishing in size as I go along, he said of losing the legend. He had a good life, you know. What incredible music he made. He was a fantastic storyteller. I loved him dearly, he continued before admitting that their rift was caused by foolish stuff. Upon Crosby's passing, Nash told Fox News Digital, "I know people tend to focus on how volatile our relationship has been at times, but what has always mattered to David and me more than anything was the pure joy of the music we created together, the sound we discovered with one another and the deep friendship we shared over all these many long years." David was fearless in life and in music. He leaves behind a tremendous void as far as sheer personality and talent in this world. He spoke his mind, his heart, and his passion through his beautiful music and leaves an incredible legacy. These are the things that matter most. Stills shared similar sentiments of Crosby to Fox News Digital after his death. David and I butted heads a lot over time, but they were mostly glancing blows, yet still left us numbskulls. I was happy to be at peace with him. He was without question a giant of a musician, and his harmonic sensibilities were nothing short of genius. The glue that held us together as our vocals soared, like Icarus, towards the sun. I am deeply saddened at his passing and shall miss him beyond measure.